Hi, in this video I will show you how to install Temp Number application, full stack application. So we will install frontend, backend and database. Before we will start the wizard, we need to check required steps. So we need Platfone account, open Platfone, go to dashboard, and now I already have such account. So we only need to change live mode to test mode. In test mode, you are using test data, real money will not be charged. Okay. Next step. You need to have Google account with enabled billing account, and you also need to have Git for cloning repository, and you need for local deployment, you need Docker Compose, and you need to have gcloud CLI installed by this instruction, and also you need the gcloud CLI will be outed in your console. So I have gcloud house list. I already have active account. Okay. So let's get started. Close the repository. Copy this code. Go to our terminal. Insert. Repository cloned, and now we are in temp number deploy catalog. Okay. So run the setup wizard. Copy. Insert. Press enter. Okay, in this video I will show you only local deployment Docker by Docker Compose. So we select one and enter your choice. So we will install full stack database plus backend plus web frontend. So select one. Now we need to clone missing repositories for temp number backend and temp number web. Yes. The repository is cloned successfully. So now we need to set up Firebase project. So we need to set up new Firebase project, select two, and create new project. Select two. Okay, enter new project ID. For example, temp number, example 1. Okay, creating project. Project created. Now checking billing in your Google Cloud. So now I will select first my billing account. Now I'm enabling Firebase Google APIs. So required APIs enabled. Now adding Firebase to project. So now we need to set up provider authentication, provider configuration. So we need to enable email password authentication, yes. Google we not need for now, and Apple not need. Okay. Yes. Now we need to set env params for backend env, web env, app and backend secrets. In this test video, we not need to set something, so we set default values for backend env. For frontend, these Firebase params will be filled by default. by our installer, and now we need to left only Stripe payment system for this video. Okay, and for backend secrets, we need to set your platform API key. Where we can find it, we go to our platform dashboard, we see API settings and see generate new API key. So we can copy this API key, and this key show only for one time, so you need to save it. Okay, we'll copy it and insert here. And we can change DB password, for example, temp number, for example. Yes, okay. So save and ready to deploy. Yes. Now our applications will be deployed. So we're waiting for deploying. Okay, now we can see that to manage your Docker services, we can use docker start sh script, and the web frontend will be in such port, and backend in such port, and MySQL in such port. Okay, wait for last steps of our installer, and we'll continue. Congratulations! Now all our apps is deployed. Now we can open browser and see our web application. Okay, we can see our web application services, and now we can create new account. Go to sidebar, login, sign up, continue with email. So go to temp mail app and can use such email for test account. Sign up. Now we need to verify our email. So we open this link to verify. So now we need to add some funds to continue. But before we add some funds, we need to set up Stripe webhook URL and Stripe env params. Okay, now we go to terminal and run docker start script. And now we need to stop our services. While services stopping, we go to Stripe. We need to have account in Stripe. Yes, okay. I already have such account. Now I'm using Sandbox to not use real money. Okay, and we need to open developers and webhooks. Now we need to add webhook for our app. So we go to Platform Docs, Configuration, Payments, and Open Stripe. Yes, and now you need to select such events for our webhook. Copy, paste, and select. Okay, next, charge refunded, copy, and select, and review closed. Select this event. Okay, continue, and we need to set webhook endpoint. Open, so we see that we need HTTPS endpoint URL. But now our backend running on localhost with HTTP. So I will use ngrok to proxy our local backend port to HTTPS URL. So I use ngrok HTTP and my backend port. So now I have such a real HTTPS URL. Okay, copy it and go to Stripe, insert. Next, go. You will see this API. We need to copy it and add here to URL. And so also open Platfone docs and you see such path. Stripe handle webhook events. Insert also to webhook. So we have such webhook. Create destination. Webhook successfully created and we see sign-in secret. We need to copy this sign-in secret. Go here and I will open in Visual Studio Code. Okay, go to config, secrets, and go to backend secrets. And I find Stripe webhook secret and insert real webhook secret. Okay, and go to overview. We also need to secret key, copy secret key. Copy and paste here. Okay, save. And also we need to go to env, backend env, Stripe enabled. True, we need to enable Stripe and insert Stripe publishable key. Insert, save, go to terminal, run our script, and we need to start services in background. So select 2. Okay, our services is started, has already started. So we go to our site, update, and we can now add some funds. So add, for example, 10 credits, buy Stripe, buy credits. Okay, we can use, we use now Sandbox, so we can use Stripe test cards. Copy testing card for success, payment, set some data. Okay, buy credits. Now payment success and we see our credits. Our balance topped up to 10 credits. Okay, and before we can start to order our numbers, we also need to top up balance in our Platfone.com. Now we use test mode, so real money will not be charged. Go to balance, credit cards, and top up to $100. Okay, our balance topped up. Go to our application and we can order number. Number ready, so we can copy this number with country code or without country code and insert in our site with this service. Okay, now we can we have such number. If we use test mode, we can go to activations and send test SMS. Test code, test message, send. And now we see our code and our full message. So congratulations, this is a worked temp number application, front-end, back-end, and database.